Welcome back. Last episode we took you to the tallest single drop waterfall in Australia, Walloman Falls.
This week we take the famous Captain Cook Drive from Cairns to Cape Tribulation, where we explore the oldest rainforest in the world and snorkel the beautiful Great Barrier Reef.
Good morning! The last week we spent in Cairns doing some photography work for a few hotels, which was a nice little change, but we're back on the road and at this lovely little camp spot. Glennie's making some coffee.
Yeah.
Most important.
There are some, it seems like there are a lot of really cool spots like this. Like this is just north of Cairns on the Captain Cook Highway. So we're now making our way up to Cape Tribulation, which is the furthest north we're going to get on this east coast. But it seems like there are all these like random little like nooks and crannies just along the way that you can just pull into and sleep. We've slept at a couple of different places and we've seen heaps of vans, four-wheel drives and stuff just casually sleeping. So I don't know what the go is, but if you are to come up here, it's right on the water. It's beautiful. A couple of cars might drive past, but it's so awesome. So having coffee here, and then we've got the beautiful drive ahead. I can't remember how many Ks it is, but it's a pretty decent drive that we're going to go along this amazing coastline. The weather is stunning. Then we're going to cross a river ferry, and then we're up into the northern part of the Daintree, where we're going to then keep heading north, finish up in Cape Trib tonight, and then tomorrow we've got a boat to take us out to the reef. So I'm really keen to check out the snorkeling up there. Forgot to mention, we got a new stove. It's just a classic like little gasmate one that we really like. It seems to fit our aesthetic pretty well. But the best part is it's replaced the old one that we had, which was far more expensive. And if you saw our kitchenette video, you'll remember that I was talking about how that first burner used to squeal this crazy high-pitched sound when you first started using it. And also that it was basically like a rocket the whole time and you had no control over the dials. So we decided to finally change it up. We got this little fella, and it's been absolutely awesome the last week or so we've had it. Definitely recommend. Unreal. That was beautiful.
So pretty.
Such a great day too. We're stoked.
So now we're just waiting in line to get the ferry across up to Cape Trib. It's the only way that you can get up there.
Yeah,
and
it's tiny.
It's the smallest little river. It's so tiny, but it's $31 return. Yes. Not too bad, and I think it pretty much runs all the time. So
yeah, it's like just back and forth. It's so small, you just drive on, cross, and then we got all of Northern Daintree to check out, so I'm so excited.
This is the only place where two World Heritage sites meet. So you have the rainforest and then the reef, so it's a pretty special place.
Yeah, very excited.
Excited to show you around.
Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening. Let you go, let it go. You will not let you go, let it go.
Nice. Love it. Great form. Yeah, good job. So we just got to the campgrounds up in Cape Trib. Funny story, Glenn actually booked the wrong day because we have our snorkeling trip tomorrow, so he got the dates mixed up and booked our camping site for tomorrow as well. So we showed up and everything is booked out, so we are literally in their parking lot where they're kindly letting us just stay the night. Thankfully we have pretty much everything we need, so we can stay wherever, pretty much anywhere. But it's a funny start to the adventure.
But we're getting an early night. Big adventure day tomorrow. So last night we ended up camping around Port Douglas and then had a really nice sunrise there this morning, which was beautiful. Just the last little taste of Port Douglas for us. And then we made our way a little bit further south, just north of Cairns, to one of the little nooks for our little overnight spot. Kendall's just chopping up some veggies. Got the ocean out there, I don't know if you can see. Nice little camp for tonight. We're gonna do some food prep, so that's like our dinners for the next 4 nights, which makes life a lot easier and cheaper. Because tomorrow we're heading over to Fitzroy Island. So we've booked the ferry for the right day, I have checked. And we'll just be getting a ferry over in the morning, ferry back in the afternoon, and just sort of having a bit of a relaxing time.
Oh, that was so fun. Such a good day. It was a lot busier than we expected. Yeah. I think as well because it is quite a small island and you can only really go on two of the beaches, I think.
Yeah.
That makes it feel a little bit more crowded, but there are definitely some nooks that we could find where there weren't that many people.
Yeah.
But it was also pretty windy, which it seems like is the norm this time of year. But regardless, so fun.
Beautiful,
and the water
yeah.
was unbelievable. Definitely recommend if you're in the area. It's so worth it.
Yeah. So now we got in late, obviously, yesterday. A little free camp, just hit the hay straight away. And now we got a little bit of life admin to do in and around Cairns. Then prepping to go into the mountains, where we're going to go and tackle 5 waterfalls in 3 days. So tune in next week for our exploration of waterfalls.